In this episode, we're going to talk about the best mic'd up moments during the NFL, who's the best shooter at the buzzer, and what's better, Xbox or PS4. Let's jump right in. Hi, I'm Ryan Harris, and this is Game Talk, the show where kids debate about sports. My guests today are Logan, Julian, and John. Our first topic is the best mic'd up moments during the NFL. There's a lot of mic'd up moments that are really good, but I feel like there's like two that I like. One is when Robert Griffin III and Cooper Kupp said that the Rams uniforms look like mustard bottles because they were wearing a bunch of yellow. And then another one is where Terrell Suggs, when they were coming out to get on the field and like warm up, he's like,
"This is probably a horrible time to mention I gotta pee."
Yeah, that's ones that I like. Logan, how about you?
I like the Terrell Suggs one too when he said, "This is not the right time to say this, but I gotta pee." That one was funny. And when I was watching it, there was like so much, and all the time I like go back and watch the draft stuff where they like say stuff funny, and it's hilarious.
Okay. Julian, how about you?
I don't really watch a lot, but whenever George Kittle says it and John Gruden does it, it's funny. Like John Gruden sometimes, like when they did the what did they do what did they do? Like they did a documentary on the Raiders in the off season, and he was just talking crazy to the people.
I got a dream of being in a Pro Bowl. I'm really not into dreams anymore. Okay, I'm into nightmares.
I like it when George Kittle talks because he's crazy. One time during the Super Bowl, he's like, "Oh, this is what the Super Bowl feels like." Oh.
Okay, John, how about you?
I think the best mic'd up moment is where Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were in a huddle. And so like he was calling out the play and stuff, and like he sounded like a frog or something. And then Tyreek Hill was like, every time he says it, I just laugh, like because he doesn't sound like normal. He sounds like Tyreek Hill said he kind of sounds like a frog. So I think that's the best.
Okay, so now on to our next topic. What NBA player do you want to shoot at the buzzer? Mine is Michael Jordan. He shoots all the time at the buzzer. All the time. That's like where he has his greatest shot. So like, yeah, I want him to shoot at the buzzer. Logan, how about you?
Same with Ryan. I would go with Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. I feel like Michael Jordan was meant for that. Like anytime like they were down by like 1 or 2 and like got a couple seconds on the clock, get it to MJ. Get it to MJ. As you like see on The Last Dance, that's what they do. And that's a great documentary to describe who should shoot at the buzzer, really.
Okay. Julian, how about you?
Same with Logan. MJ against the Bad Boy Pistons in 1989 or 1990. Like, he was down by 1 point. They had, like, a couple seconds left on the thing. Scottie, I don't think it was Scottie Pippen, but a player passed it to him, and he literally had one chance to shoot it, and he went like this, and he jumped off 1 foot, and then he made it, and then he went like that in midair. I don't remember what year it was, but that was my favorite buzzer beater shot. And if you had a Michael Jordan now, not LeBron James, but a young version of Michael Jordan shooting buzzer beaters, like I feel like he should be shooting buzzer beaters because you know he'll make it. You have trust and faith in him.
Okay. John, how about you?
I think Kobe Bryant. Because he is, like, super competitive, and, like, if they're down, he's like, give me the ball. Because, you know, he wants to shoot. He wants to win. He's, like, super competitive. He always wants to win. That's what I think. Like, he's really good. So obviously they're gonna say give it to Kobe. Give it to Kobe.
And you named both MJ and Kobe, but who would be number one?
MJ. He's meant for it. MJ
He
has.
is literally the GOAT. He's the
Yeah.
Tom Brady of basketball.
MJ's the GOAT. I don't care what Shannon Sharp says. LeBron James is the GOAT. No, MJ
No.
is the king
Yeah,
of
MJ.
basketball. MJ has done everything.
MJ is
Every
the
single
GOAT.
thing.
Okay, I agree with you guys. MJ's better than Kobe.
Okay, so now into our final last topic. What's better, PS4 or Xbox? PS4. I know, but Xbox and PS4 are basically the same things. Their controllers have the same buttons and stuff. It's just it's labeled different, but it all does the same stuff. But me, I feel like PS4 is like more kind of easier to like use. I'm not saying like good or anything, but I just like PS4 better. Logan, how about you?
It's just based on preference pretty much and what you're used to. But I'm used to Xbox, but I've used my dad's PS4 and it's pretty good. So I like both, but I pretty much prefer Xbox because I have one and
Okay. Julian, how about you?
I haven't really used I haven't used the PS4 at all, but I've heard that it's easier to control, like use than an Xbox because the remote, like the feeling, the grip on them. People told me like a PS4 is better, but I've only used an Xbox before, and I feel like an Xbox, like everything is labeled and like the feeling is proper. I feel like A, B, Y, and X are like good for the lettering. Because, like, if you wanted to press A on it, like, you always know to press A. But for PS4, sometimes you have to press X, and that's in place of A. So if if you're using an Xbox, then you use a PS4, it gets confusing with the buttons. So
okay. John, how about you?
I think Xbox because I think it's because so like on PS4 like the two joysticks are down low and it's kind of like weird. But like on Xbox it just feels right. Like it's like better like so you don't have to like put your thumbs down. Like I feel like it's better for like your hand and stuff.
Julian, even your friend says PS4 is easier. Name one reason why Xbox is easier.
It's honestly an opinion. I mean, if you have experience with a PS4, then you wouldn't say it's confusing. But if you know how to use a PS4 and know how to play games like Madden, I mean, if you're using an Xbox and you know how to use Madden, FIFA, like a bunch of those games, like you'll think it's not as hard as using a PS4. Because then once you put the PS4 in your hands, you don't know how to work it. Yeah. So it's honestly based on preference. Like, which one did you use first?
The more you play on it, the more you get used to it. Going off of Julian's, but it's just personal preference. Like, it's pretty much just what you had first is what you're used to, and like what you use the most. And yeah.
What would you think would be better if you had both? None of us have both, so we don't know.
I don't even have one. I go to the YMCA with my mom sometimes and play on the Xbox. So I honestly don't have both.
I mean, still.
Yeah, I don't have one either. But when I go to my friend's house, I just feel like if you're like just starting, I feel like Xbox would be easier to use first.
PS4, honestly, the remote feels like looks better, in my opinion. Let me say this. If PS4 and Xbox joined, I'd say Xbox, you use the same like A, B, C, X, and Y on the PS4 remote. I honestly feel like that should, if they were to go together.
I think the Xbox controller is easier to use. I don't know, maybe because of my hands, but I feel like I can like.
Okay, if they combine, then you should put. If they combine, you have PS4 console, because I just like how they're coming with a PS5 next year. So this thing might look amazing, and PS4 controller is not going to be the same as it on the PS5. You have to have a PS5 controller to use PS5. So it's coming out next year, and so I mean, it could they could improve on some stuff.
I mean,
And,
yeah, but
on the PS and how they improved on to PS4, PS3. It made games longer to load. It was kind of complicated, and there's more stuff on the app bar, and so.
But Xbox has stayed the same.
And then they made PS4.
Ryan, but has Xbox changed at all?
no, but
Not
No.
really. So it's literally just because it. Honestly, my opinion, it's honestly based on which one you had first. So I mean, the argument really is which one would you rather use?
wait, but Julian, hold on. But if you're a beginner, you would probably use Xbox because it's letters. On PS4, it's shapes. You're gonna be used to letters and
But
if you
shapes
get-
is easier.
you're
No,
gonna be
but
oh yeah.
shapes is easier because if you were to press X, it should be A. If you're gonna do letters, it should be A, B, C, D.
No, but this is what they want it to be catchy, A B C D. A should be at the top. B, it would probably go.
It just sounds
this.
weird.
But yeah, it would sound weird. It would and X does most of the selecting and stuff. So A would be at the bottom, and then
No, A is the
usually
most.
it's
So when you're playing Madden, you press A all the time, to accept, accept a bunch of things.
I mean, yeah, but
that's
probably gonna be
A is the
you-
most used button.
it should
A is
be
the most
A, B,
used button.
C, and D.
I mean, on every console, PS4 is the only console that has shape.
Thanks, Logan. Thanks, Julian. Thanks, John. If you want to debate with us in the next episode, comment, subscribe. Bye.